In the early 18th century, European colonists in North America began to spill over the Appalachian Mountains into the wide west of the continent. As the vast lands were cleared of their inhabitants, space was made for European settlement of the wild frontier. Europe at that time was saturated with human development. All the land had been plowed, and an age-old system of class maintained a peasantry and an elite. The lower classes left the home of their lineage in search of a newborn dream, the American dream. They sold what they had and boarded a ship, sailing off to an unsure future. From the eastern coast of the New World, they traveled west through the wild forests and plains, by wagon or by foot, surviving for months on what they could carry and find along the way. They went in search of a fine place to start a new life, to fell tall trees and stack timbers into walls and a roof. They dreamed of freedom in the open wild, freedom at the price of building everything alone. Over the generations, families turned prairie into farmland, raised themselves home, built themselves roads, and constructed from scratch a new infrastructure and a new community in the land that would someday be the United States of America. Now, just 2 centuries later, the USA has attracted more people than just the first European settlers. People from all over the world have come here to start a new life. But how has the American dream changed in the time since it was born? In the 21st century, it's still alive and well in the hearts of the up-and-coming generation.
American dream.
The American dream.
It has in its core values this idea of individualism, being where you make it is based solely off of you.
Starting off with nothing and ending up with a lot of wealth.
Making money.
When I think of the American dream, I actually do think like business success.
I think of corporations.
Maybe credit cards, nice clothes, money.
I think of money.
Just being able to pursue whatever you'd want to do here in America.
Like a happy life, have cars, house.
More than one car.
Cars, for sure. Cars, transportation.
Each kid is expected to get his own car whenever they turn of age, and each parent has their own car, even if you could all feasibly share one car.
To provide a good future for you and your family.
Even someone who's poor here is considered wealthier than the average poor person anywhere else.
Being able to live your dreams.
Very large televisions.
Larger homes, like actual homes, as opposed to like apartments or flats or something like that.
Internet.
And we have freedom of speech, freedom of religion.
Clean water, little bitty things that we look over.
Well, the American dream is like we can do whatever we want, like we can get whatever we want in life.
Like PlayStation, Xboxes, I'll have all 3 of them.
Just lots of technology available at your fingertips.
Food, especially.
McDonald's, which is all around the world, so
I guess like cell phones and computers, technology like that.
If you work hard to get your education, to find a job, then you'll be able to provide for yourself and for your family.
At least 2 members of a family having a computer or a laptop.
I guess first thing is electricity.
Pet clothing.
strong military.
Shelter, home, education.
Sometimes I feel like pets here in America are better like taken care of than a lot of children around the world. It's kind of sad, but it's the truth.
In a way, kind of like everyone fend for themselves, but then simultaneously, the harder you work or the more you work, then the more rewarding your experience should be in the end. So that's kind of my viewpoint on it.